Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Brain Break. Before we get going, I want to say hello there.
Hello from Kelly Larson, Snoqualmie, Washington, Campus News.
Hi, we're from Swim, Washington.
Hello from Český Krumlov in southern Bohemia. I stand here at a very famous river. The Czech composer Smetana has written a very beautiful piece of classical music about it. It is the Moldau.
Very cool. Well, we got a big show. Well, I don't know if it's big, but it's different. I'm starting a new segment that I'm going to introduce. We get to hear Greg's new theme song written by him and my non-evil brother. And Greg is starting a new segment. So, before we get to that, it's time to find the cheese stick. Okay, so I've hidden a cheese stick somewhere behind me. It's your job to try and find it by the end of the show. Okay, so now it is time to unveil Greg's new theme song. I'm excited. You guys ready? Okay, here goes. Welcome, everybody. Greg. It's Greg. Whoa, that was shorter than I imagined.
Yeah, cool though, right?
It was cool.
Well, this was just our first try. I thought something short and snappy might be cool, but Chad and I might make a longer version for you later. For those times when you need to fill time because you didn't have any ideas.
That never happens. Well, I look forward to hearing the extended version of your theme song someday. Greg, can you tell us about your new segment?
I sure can. Well, again, I know sometimes you need help coming up with content and filling time, and I'm always being asked for advice.
You are?
Yes, all the time. You remember last year all those students asked me and Tammy questions?
Well, but that was more like just answering questions about yourself.
So I thought I'd just take one question a week, giving some really great advice straight off the top of my head without thinking, so you know it'll be fresh.
I don't know if that's the best way to...
Let's get started. A viewer writes, "Hi Greg, what advice do you have for making it so nobody steals your parking space?" Signed, Angry Parker. Thanks for the question, Angry. I think this is a great question because it's about not getting what you want. This is always going to happen in life. It's okay to feel frustrated about it, but you have to keep things in perspective. For example, you didn't get any parking spot, and I don't have a body. See? Perspective. Great question. I'm good at this.
Wow, that's pretty good. Thank you for contributing a new thing to the show, Greg. I guess we might as well keep going with my new segment. We're going to start a new thing in the show where we get to know people around the school. I'm going to give you one fun fact about somebody in the school, and then I'm going to give you three choices. I'm going to put three people on the screen, and by the end of the show, I want you to have guessed which one that fun fact belongs to. Does that make sense? I think it will once we get going. So now it is time to guess who. Okay, our first person is someone who teaches martial arts, has fought in MMA fights, mixed martial arts, and they are here at the school. Our three contenders are Mr. Reader, Miss Jean, Miss K. So, who of those do you think is a martial arts teacher and MMA fighter? Okay? We'll find out at the end of the show with Guess Who. So now it's time to find out what's up with Betty Boots. And here she is, everyone. Betty Boots.
Woo! Hey
Hello, everybody.
Oh, hey, Betty.
Yes, hello.
How goes it?
It's going good. It's going good. Yes, but you have you been gone this week or last week or the week before?
Nope, not that I know of.
Wow. Okay. Well,
Why do you ask?
well, there's just been a lot of changes. You know, like some teachers get sick or they have vacation or they just change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and there's been, I don't know if you know this, but there's been a lot of schools still need teachers because teaching has been kind of hard the last few years. So
Yeah.
so there's some places that don't have some of their teaching places filled yet. So, and people are moving around trying to substitute. And
Yeah.
so has that been kind of hard for you?
I think a little bit for the kid because it's just like a new person, you know, and like you don't know how the new person's gonna like talk to you or know what's going on really, and then you still have to respect them and make sure that you're doing your job as a student to make it a good day.
Well, you sound like one of the best students ever, Betty.
Well, thank you. I've grown to that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of people struggle with that because so many of the teachers are working a lot and having to fill in for other people.
Right.
So I'm glad that you're being really considerate about Betty.
Yes, but I think it's challenging for both sides, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So anything planned for this weekend?
Sleeping.
Sleeping? Oh,
Yes.
same.
It keeps on being silly outside.
I like to take one of my patented Mr. Lee naps.
Patented.
Like, yeah, I register it with the government. I call it my patented nap.
Is it
It's my special nap
our
every day.
power naps?
Yeah.
Our power.
I put on some music, lay in my bed. I don't know why I did this. That's like what vampires do.
I was gonna take a nap since you were
Oh, you're-
talking.
Rude.
No, you said you take naps. Why can't I?
Not when I'm talking to you.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay. We're cool. We're
Okay,
so
thanks.
cool. Okay, anything else?
No, I think that's it.
All
Good
right.
luck, teachers out there, and good luck, students.
The one, the only, Betty Boots, everyone. Guess who's back? Back again. Betty's back. Tell your friends. Betty Boots. Okay, thank you, Betty. Now it's time to guess who. So, who do you think was the MMA fighter? Here are your options again. If you're going to say Miss K, you'd be right. She is an MMA fighter. Let's hear from her now, quickly talking about her experience.
It's true. I have been a martial arts fighter for 22 years. I have a black belt in Muay Thai. It took me 15 years of fights to get that. I've fought in Malaysia and Thailand as well as around the United States and also coached boxing. So there you have it.
All right, thank you, Miss K. Now it's time to find the cheese stick. Okay, did you find it? It's been a while since I looked. Oh, right down here. Did you find it? I hope you didn't. To be honest, if I'm being honest, I hope you didn't. Makes it more fun for me. All right, I guess that about does it for this week. Oh yeah, one last thing.